Stay tuned for the following special presentation from 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves women's basketball. Our OU Braves women's basketball coverage can be heard on 103.7 FM, 1220 AM, and online at KOFO.com, and is brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Arvest Bank, Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, also by Kansas State Bank, Adams & Brothers Heating and Cooling, Car Store, the Ottawa Herald, and Great Life Golf and Fitness. Now let's join KOFO's Casey Weeder for Ottawa University Braves women's basketball.
Stewart Fieldhouse in Winfield, Kansas on the campus of Southwestern College. It's Ottawa University women's basketball as the Braves take on the Southwestern College Mound Builders. The Braves at 10-14 overall, 10-12 in the KCAC, find themselves sitting in 8th place in the conference standings, but have lost 3 straight, coming off a tough defeat to number 10 Sterling last night, 84-51 inside of Wilson Fieldhouse. Braves 33% from the floor, 21% from behind the three-point line, and 75% from the free throw line. Liz Vaughn, continuing her strong offensive performances, scored 17 points, also had 6 boards, 3 assists, and 3 steals. Mariah Grizzle had 6 boards. Amir Lowe finished the game with 3 assists. Jaleesa Simons had 3 steals, as OU did lose their 3rd straight, but they'll take on a Southwestern team that Ottawa defeated back on January 27th, 54-42. The Builders come in just 2-18 overall, 2-16 in the KCAC. However, they will get that final 12th spot for the KCAC tournament, so their season does not end today, even though it is their final regular season game. They also are coming off a loss against Sterling last Saturday. Builders just shot 26% from the floor, 26% from 3, and 59% from the free throw line. Ashley Carrillo had a double-double, scoring 16 points and pulling down 10 rebounds. Amanda Grady came off the bench to score 10. This team is led in scoring by Ashton Burdick at 10.8, steals at 2.1. Lauren Richter leads the team in rebounds per game at 7.2. Amanda Grady leads the team in assists per game at 1.6, and Sydney Dennis leads in blocks per game at 2.3. We're going to take our first break here on the Ottawa University Women's Basketball pregame show. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM at KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
No one likes to hurt, so if you do, contact a licensed physical therapist at Advent Health Ottawa. Their physical therapy plans can help you feel good again, in body, mind, and spirit. Visit AdventHealthOttawa.com or call 785-229-8343. At Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Stewart Fieldhouse as we get set for opening tip and starting lineups here in just a few minutes. This will be the 87th meeting between Ottawa and Southwestern. The Builders lead the all-time series 54-31-1. Braves won that first meeting back on January 27th, 54-42. Braves are on a 2-game winning streak against the Builders and 7-3 in their last 10. The first meeting dates back to 1909 in Winfield, as Ottawa has not won in Winfield since November 17th, 2018, as Ottawa won that game 68-52. Braves on the road this season have struggled. They're 3-9 and 3-7 in the KCAC away from Wilson Fieldhouse. They average just 60 points per game, shoot 38% from the floor, 24% from 3. Opponents are scoring 68.3 points per game and shooting 41%. Braves are still led in scoring by Haley Anderson at 14 points per game. Liz Vaughn leads in rebounds at 7.7. Jaleesa Simons leads the team in blocks per game at 0.7, and Amir Lowe in assists and steals at 2.3 and 2.1. In that first matchup on January 27th, Ottawa shot the ball well at 32%. They were 35% from behind the three-point line, but did struggle from the free throw line at 38%. That was a game that Southwestern wanted to get into the half court, wanted to slow it down, didn't want Ottawa to get out in transition, which we had such a low score line. But that's the game Southwestern has to play. Don't have a whole lot of elite scorers, only, I believe, just one player averaging double figures, and that's Ashton Burdick. After that, the next player averaging about 8 points per game. So they're going to want to make it a half-court game, make it a 50 to 40 type score line, and Ottawa's got to try and push the pace a little bit to pull away from Southwestern as the Braves try and keep up in the KCAC standings. As they head with one game remaining in the regular season. They'll play at McPherson at 4 o'clock on Saturday, and then they will see where they are seated for the KCAC tournament, which starts next week. We'll take our last break before the starting lineups. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Winfield, Kansas, as we get set for Ottawa and Southwestern. We do have the starters here for the Braves, as we'll go ahead and get that to you. Ottawa 10-14 overall, 10-12 in the KCAC. At guard will be number 3, Liz Vaughn, the 5'10 junior from Kansas City. At forward, number 4, Mariah Grizzle, the 6' junior from DeSoto. At guard number 10, Alicia Cooks, the 5'4 junior from Warren, Michigan. At guard number 11, Jaleesa Simons, the 5'9 junior from Toronto, Canada. And at guard number 20, Sierra Brown, the 5'5 junior from Douglasville, Georgia. As they are coached by Tarnisha Scott in her first season. Assistant coaches Jasmine Grant and Portia Jewell. As we go ahead and wait for the starting lineups here, as Ottawa currently led in scoring by Haley Anderson at 14 points per game, but she did not play last night against Sterling, and don't expect her to play here tonight, but we'll see. For the Builders, their leading scorer is Ashton Burdick, 10 points, 5 rebounds a game for her. Lauren Richter, 7.7 points per game. Then Amanda Grady had 6.7. As Southwestern still searching for some victories this year, as they are 2-18 overall, 2-16 in the KCAC. As we finally get the starting lineups here for Southwestern, go ahead and pass those on to you. It'll be number 24, Ashton Burdick, the 5'9 senior from Tulsa, Oklahoma. At forward, number 30, Ashley Carrillo, 5'11 senior from Wichita, Kansas. At guard, it'll be number 34, Claire Nichols, a 5'9 senior from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. At guard number 42, Madison Garcia, 5'7 senior from San Antonio, Texas. And at center, number 44, Sydney Dennis, the 6'1 senior from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, who is going to be a shot blocking force. Had several blocks in that first matchup. Ottawa's got to try and get her to leave her feet, get her into foul trouble, which she does lead this team in personal fouls, but has 47 blocks on the year, 47 out of 113. Ottawa in the black jerseys, black shorts, gold trim, numbers in white with Ottawa across the chest in white. Southwestern white jerseys, white shorts, purple trim down the side and on the shoulders. Builders written across the chest, as it will be Grizzle to jump it up against Sydney Dennis, as Ottawa trying to break that losing streak, as they have now lost, make that 3 in a row. And they've had 3 tough contest losses to Bethel, Friends, and to Sterling last night. Southwestern is going to win the tip to get us started, as Carrillo will work left side to Nichols. Up top over to Garcia. They're going to go down low to Dennis. She lost the handle, but still gets it back. and then she travels as she moved that pivot foot, and a turnover on Southwestern. Their first of the game, 9:44 to go in the first quarter. Ottawa with their first possession inside of historic Stewart Fieldhouse, one of the most unique venues, oldest venue west of the Mississippi that is still used for basketball. And when that place is full, it is a lot of fun to call a game and be a fan at, especially over the years when their men's team was so good. Ottawa turns it over on their first possession. Vaughn was looking for Grizzle, who was open, as Ottawa going back to that little 4-5 play where they'll have Liz stand at the free throw line and kind of let her go ISO, and then shielding on the inside is Grizzle, and off the inbound for Southwestern, it's knocked out of bounds by Simons. Builders only have 6 seconds to get it across the timeline. Ottawa will trap in the backcourt. Burdick able to cross with just a couple seconds as we are still tied at 0. Both teams turned it over on their first possession of the game. Right hand dribble out to Nichols on the wing. Burdick bounce pass down low, and Liz Vaughn able to create the turnover. Got a hand on it, picked up by Jaleesa Simons, and it'll be Cooks hand off to Brown right wing over to Simons. Cooks left side of the floor as Southwestern starts out in a zone. Simons going to shoot the mid-range jumper, and she'll hit it from the right wing, and Ottawa takes a 2-0 lead. Braves hitting their first shot, and they got off to a good start last night. It was an 11-9 game. Just a few minutes into that one, and it was, before you could blink, it was 24-15 at the end of one, and then it was a 20-plus point deficit in the second quarter, as that Sterling team is going to be one tough out at the national tournament as they're 25-0. Sub here for Southwestern, they're going to get number 12, Atiana Freeman, 5'8" sophomore from Elgin, Texas. We'll see who else they got in. That's going to be right side. I believe that's Amanda Grady. It is the 5'6" freshman from Lexington, Oklahoma. She's going to look to score off the glass, and does, as we are tied at 2. 8 minutes and 13 seconds to go in our first half. Cook's dribble hand off to Brown. Pass in the corner was intended for Grizzle. It goes through her hands, and a turnover. And Ottawa had a lot of these turnovers yesterday. Just miscommunication offensively, someone not going to the correct spot while running the offense, and those are just killer for a group that has struggled to score the basketball in the last 3 games. Grady, her shot is partially blocked, but a whistle and a foul will be called on Sierra Brown. First team foul on Ottawa. Lowe is going to come in for Ottawa, 5'5" junior from Portland, Oregon, as Brown will take a seat after picking up her first personal. Amanda Grady, a true freshman, 81% foul shooter. First one's off the mark. Second free throw upcoming for Amanda Grady. Looks to give Southwestern the lead, and she will, as it's a 3-2 lead for the Builders. And now they're going to make a change here, and it is free throw does not count, as there was a lane violation. At least that's what we're hearing. Three-pointer in the corner for Ottawa. Amir Lowe hits a triple, and that's a good sign for OU. Lowe hitting her 27th three-pointer of the year. She's second on the team. Trails Haley Anderson, who has 49. Ottawa leads it 5-2. 7:21 to go in our first quarter. Ottawa has started 2 of 2 from the floor. Grady with Lowe shadowing her. Dribble hand off to Carrillo at the point. Grady, as Vaughn steps out on her. Jumpers blocked by Burdick, on Burdick by Simons, and Ottawa can push the other way. Cooks back to Lowe. They're going to post up to Grizzle. She'll post up, drive into the double team, look to score. It's swatted right back into her, and it's picked up by Southwestern. Ottawa leading 5-2. 6:45 to go first quarter. Inside of Stewart Fieldhouse. Burdick wants a three coming off the screen. She'll hit it as we're tied at 5. 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go. The Builders 2 of 3 from the field. And they're going to stay in that 2-3 zone. Simons open again for that mid-range jumper, halfway down and out, and then it actually goes off the leg of a Builder. It'll stay with Ottawa as it hits the baseline. Into the game for Southwestern, number 32, Hannah Bennett, the 5'8 junior from Canyon, Texas, and number 33, Lauren Richter, the 6'2 freshman from Enid, Oklahoma. Inbound from Cooks. She'll quickly go to Grizzle. Back to Low. Open three for Amir. No, as it's long, and the rebound to Burdick for the Builders. Tied at 5. 6 minutes and 7 seconds to go in our first quarter. Another postponed, rescheduled game that Ottawa wanted to get rescheduled before the end of the season, and a whistle and a foul, as that's going to send Atiana Freeman to the foul line to shoot 2. Wait to see who that foul goes on. Grizzle put her hand up in the air, but I believe that goes on Cooks, and it does. Her first personal, second team foul on the Braves in the first quarter. Free throw good for Freeman as Southwestern takes their first lead at 6-5. Freeman, 19 of 37 on the year at 51%, but she knocks down both of those. And it's a 7-5 Southwestern lead. 5:54 to go first quarter. Cooks to the free throw line, finds Grizzle, back out to Low. Down low to Grizzle, kicks it in the corner to Simons. Grizzle looking to drive, gets to the left side of the lane, scores off the glass with the left hand, and she's fouled, and an opportunity for a three-point play for Mariah. We're tied at 7. Grizzle had to deal with double teams from Sterling all night last night. Missed the free throw, try and complete the three-point play. Stays tied at 7. 5 minutes and 35 seconds to go. That foul was called on Lauren Richter, her first, team's first. Ottawa trying to save it from going out of bounds as Vaughn went crashing into the Ottawa bench, but she ended up stepping on the sideline. Southwestern inbound in front of the Ottawa bench. And it'll be Amanda Grady at the point. Burdick on the left wing. Back to Grady. Screen set for her. Ottawa trying to step out to Freeman. Her jumper from the elbow off the back rim. Offensive rebound. Putback, though, is no good from Bennett. Thought she was just going to lay it in. Went too strong. And a rebound for OU. Cooks to a cutting Grizzle. Mariah, her shot blocked, but she's going to the free throw line. And if that's on Richter, her second, they're going to change it to Hannah Bennett, her first personal, team second. Into the game for Ottawa will be number 21, Alyssa Guzman, the 5'4 sophomore from San Antonio, Texas. Saw Jordan Bianco last night have a career-high 9 off the bench. Ottawa's bench played pretty well, and statistically through that first half, it was surprising to see the scoreline in favor by 18 to Sterling when you felt like Ottawa shot the ball well, but the turnover bug just continued to bite them. (9-7) Ottawa lead. 4 minutes and 57 seconds to go in the first quarter. Ottawa trying the 1-2-2 trap. Southwestern breaks it. Grady to Richter. Going baseline, Burdick. As that ball is blocked, Southwestern came away with it and then dribbled it off the baseline, and it'll be a turnover. Braves leading 9-7. They're on a 4-0 run. 4 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the first quarter. Vaughn looks to attack, gets inside through the contact. Can she score? No, it's short. We'll see Kinesia Payne check in for Ottawa. She actually got a hand on it originally. That second shot's no good, and then it tipped out by Southwestern. Credit to Payne for keeping that alive, the 6'1 junior from Huntsville, Alabama. Guzman will trigger in for Ottawa from the left of their own basket. Vaughn at the point. Short side to Guzman. Her jumper good from the baseline. And Ottawa takes a 4-point lead, 11-7. And back to the press goes the Braves. Burdick, right wing. Down low, they'll go to Freeman, and a block and a whistle that's going to be on Ottawa. As the rotation there defensively for OU left Liz between two Southwestern mound builders, and all she could do is commit the foul, so they'll force Lauren Richter to shoot free throws. And here comes Jordan Bianco, the 5'6 freshman from Price, Utah. Team foul number 3 on the Braves. Free throw good for Hannah Bennett, 5'8 junior from Canyon, Texas. Second free throw upcoming. Free throw off the mark. And rebound by Ottawa. Guzman hands it off to Vaughn. Down low, they're going to post up with Payne. Can she score? She faces up. It's blocked. And she's going to go to the free throw line as she split that double team for Bennett and Richter. Kinesia Payne to shoot free throws. Payne 61% from the foul line this year, misses the first one. 9 points and 5 rebounds per game for her off the bench. Second one good as it's a 12-8 lead for the Braves. Ties their largest lead as they've been up by 4 here early on. Richter back up top to Freeman. And finally they'll reset with Burdick at the volleyball lines. Left side pass to Bennett. And Nina Brown, the sophomore from Fort Worth, Texas, will have it. Here's Burdick off the glass, scores. Off the pass from Brown. Braves are going to take a timeout, up by 2, 12-10. 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
If you're looking for work, or maybe you're ready for a change, consider starting a career with Kilo Construction. They're hiring lowboy drivers, dump truck drivers, in-dump drivers, and equipment operators. There's a position behind the wheel, ready and waiting for you today at Kilo Construction. You'll get great pay right from the start, full benefits, and you're home every night.
This is Jed Killo inviting you to join our team at Killo Construction.
Schedule an interview today. Call 785-242-1500. 785-242-1500. Kilo Construction is an equal opportunity employer.
Ottawa leading Southwestern 12-10 here early in our first quarter. 3:19 to go in the first. Ottawa started 4 of 9 from the field and 1 of 2 from behind the three-point line. Braves led in scoring by Mariah Grizzle, who has 4. Ashton Burdick, leading scorer for the Builders. She has 7. And Southwestern changing up their defense, started out in a 3-2 as they come out of the timeout, and it's stolen away by Bennett. Builders with a chance to tie it with a 2. They'll work down low to Bennett. Pass, backdoor pass, off the glass, shot's no good. And then Vaughn actually knocks it out of bounds. They'll stay with Southwestern. Ottawa with 3 turnovers, Southwestern with 2. Jumper from Burdick off the side rim. Rebound by Payne for OU. Low, left side of the floor, out to Guzman. She'll come back to the right side. Crossover dribble, spins to her right. At the elbow to Bianco. Right short corner, driving baseline is Payne, and she'll hit the deck along with Bennett, no whistle, and she'll dribble it off her foot for a turnover. Southwestern 3 of 9 from the field. Ottawa 4 of 9. Builders connecting on their one attempted three-pointer. Braves 1 of 2. 2:15 to go in the quarter. It's 12-10 Braves. Burdick, the screen there from Bennett. Burdick attacking off the glass. She'll lay it in again. She has 9 in the quarter, and we're tied at 12. As Guzman will get instructions from her sideline. Braves go from left to right on the radio dial in our first quarter. Ball's loose. Vaughn actually able to get it back. Steps through. Right-hand layup good as she went by the taller Richter. And it's 14-12 Braves. Vaughn able to recover after losing the handle. Brown, left side of the floor for the Builders. She'll go back to the middle to Burdick. She'll jab step, attack to the elbow. Leaves it with Bennett. She dribbles in the right wing, kicks it out corner to Brown. Brown, her handoff inside, goes through the hands of an Ottawa player. She was looking for Richter, and then Ottawa knocks it out of bounds. Just had some of those plays here early on that just some weird bounces. Southwestern still managing to get away unscathed. 14-12 Braves, minute 19 to go in our first quarter. Off the screen, it'll be Grady, and she steps on the sideline and a turnover. Minute 16 to go in the quarter. Braves have led by as many as 4 here in the first. Southwestern had an early 2-point lead. Simons, right side, Bianco. She wants the deep three. It's halfway down and out. And she has really started to pick up confidence over the last couple ball games. Had some threes against Friends last Saturday and 3 threes last night against Sterling. Pass on the right wing, knocked out of bounds by Lowe. Freeman was looking for Burdick. With 48.3 to go, it'll be an inbound on the far side, where usually the visitor seating is inside of that building. And they will easily get it in to Grady. Guarded by Bianco, freshman on freshman. Grady, right side to Freeman. Freeman in the lane, runner too strong. Rebound by Simons for OU. Braves go quickly. They could get a 2-for-1, but they're actually going to go ahead and slow it up. Across the midline is Alyssa Guzman. As they go into, the Builders go into a 1-3-1. Simons, right side out to Bianco. Finds Lowe on the wing. Cutting to the free throw line is Payne. She wants that jumper. It's long, and the rebound to the Builders with 15 seconds to go in the quarter. 14-12 OU. Burdick to the free throw line, and we're going to have a jump ball. And that'll give the Braves possession with 7.5 to go, so plenty of time to set something up offensively. Simons again getting involved on the defensive end, causing that jump ball as Ottawa leads 14-12. Guzman left side pass, finds Lowe. Amir, 2 seconds. Can Ottawa get a shot off? It's blocked to end the quarter as they'll take a 2-point lead, 14-12. End of the second. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
Buy all your metal supplies from QSI. They not only sell steel and trim, but also windows, screws, underlayment, caulking, lumber, windows, doors, and much, much more. Visit us in Richmond or give us a call at 785-835-6100.
Hey y'all, this is your girl Cheryl Underwood, and I want to tell you something. My digestive system used to make me feel sluggish, but those days are over. Now I feel great. That's because I increased my fiber intake with the Metamucil 2-week challenge, and I'm still hooked. I just took Metamucil every day for 14 days, and it's really that easy. Metamucil traps and removes the waste that weighs you down, so you feel lighter and more energetic. Now I never want to go back to that heavy feeling. Are you ready for the Metamucil 2-week challenge for a coupon and daily support? Sign up at Metamucil.com today.
Braves hold a slim 2-point lead, 14-12 over Southwestern at the end of one quarter. Ottawa 5 of 12 from the field, 1 of 3 from deep, 3 of 5 from the free throw line. The Builders were 4 of 11, 1 of 1 from 3, and 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Both teams turned it over 4 times. Braves bench outscoring Southwestern 6-3. 2 blocks apiece. 2 steals for Ottawa, 1 for Southwestern. But the big thing for OU, big positive, is the assist. Braves 4 assists on 5 made baskets in that first quarter. It'll be mound builder ball to start the second quarter. And the 5 that left the floor for the Builders: Grady, Burdick, Richter, Bennett, and Freeman on the floor. For Ottawa, they're starting 5 back out there minus Sierra Brown, and a turnover right off the bat here from the Builders and a traveling violation on Ashton Burdick. In there is Amir Lowe instead of Sierra Brown, which not sure she picked up a knock on that foul she committed in that first quarter, but really struggled getting to the bench. Simon's going to go with a runner. It's an air ball. Got in a tough angle and couldn't finish with the right hand. Burdick, left wing, Ottawa into the 2-3 zone. Burdick left open for 3. She's always going to shoot that. It's long. Rebound to Simons as Jaleesa gets her 3rd rebound here early on. Cooks at the elbow to Grizzle. In the corner, they'll go to Lowe. Open 3 for Lowe, and she'll, instead of trying to shoot the 3, she shuffles her feet and travels. Sydney Dennis back in for Southwestern. Bennett will sit for the Builders. Last field goal for Ottawa was at the 1:46 mark of the first quarter. The Builders have gone on a longer drought. That was the 2:07 mark of the first quarter. Freeman, right wing, as Southwestern breaks the trap. Get a wide open jumper from the free throw line, and it drops. Hit the back rim and fell right into the net. As that one good from Lauren Richter. And we're tied at 14. 8 minutes and 55 seconds remaining in the first half. Simon's left corner. Out to Vaughn. Vaughn steps through, floats, and banks it in off the glass. And it's 16-14 OU. Grady dribbles back out. She was going right into a double team, but Cooks wasn't able to put her foot on the sideline and let Grady get out of trouble. Richter, right side, Freeman. She'll dribble baseline. Freeman off the glass, no good. Ball is still battled for, and coming away with it, it'll be Southwestern basketball after it went off the hands of Jaleesa Simons. Southwestern is to stack it up. Ottawa not really paying attention on the inbound, and they find the 6'2 Richter from inside 5 feet. Her jumper's good, and we're tied at 16. Low to Grizzle inside. She looks to attack, spins, go with the left hand, banks off, no good. And it's knocked out by Dennis for Southwestern, so it'll stay with Ottawa. Ottawa to inbound to the right of their basket. Tied at 16 with Southwestern, 8 minutes to go in the half. Lowe's inbound to Cooks on the wing. Bounce pass to Vaughn at the point. Down low, they'll go to Grizzle. Mariah, right side out to Lowe. Jab step from Amir. Cutting inside is Cooks. She's hit on the arm as she was going to the bucket, and she's going to shoot free throws as she was fouled by the tallest player on the floor. As Cooks is actually the smallest player on the floor right now at 5'4". Richter caught her with the right arm as she goes 6'2". Richter's first personal, first team foul on the Builders in the second quarter. Cooks free throw long. Ottawa now 3 of 7 from the free throw line. Alicia Cooks, 2 points per game and a rebound, a 60% foul shooter on the year. Second is good for Cooks, and it's a 1-point lead for the Braves, 17-16. 7:47 to go in the first half. Freeman all the way inside, and all Grizzle can do is foul her after the Builders beat the trap, and Mariah is going to pick up her second personal. Tatiana Freeman to the line, a sophomore from Elgin, Texas. Low checks out. Bianco will come back in for the Braves. Freeman, a 51% foul shooter. First one's good. Builders 5 of 7 from the free throw line. As we are knotted up at 17, Freeman with a chance to break that tie with the second free throw, and she will. 18-17, Southwestern leading. They've outscored Ottawa 4-2 in our second quarter. Here's Simons, wants a three, offensive rebound there for Grizzle, and the putback off the miss from Simons, and Braves retake the lead at 19-18. Grady to Burdick. Ottawa trapping there. It's tipped and stolen away by Cooks. Here's Alicia. Gets it in the lane. She's going to travel. Cooks was trying to draw the contact, and Grady kind of backed off and forced Cooks to travel as she lost her balance. Back into the game for the Builders, Nina Brown. 7 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the first half. It's a 19-18 Braves lead. Freeman wanted to attack again. Simons hits the deck. Southwestern keeps possession. Grady, right side, off the screen to Brown. At the point, ball's loose. Bianco has it. She gets the steal. She leaves it with Liz Vaughn. Liz all the way inside, goes through the contact, and she's going to the line for free throws as Richter had her back turned to the ball, and Vaughn went right into her back and forces the foul. Liz 4 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 rebound and 2 assists. Free throw good. Two-point lead for OU, 20-18. Second on the way for Liz. Good, 21-18 Braves. 6 minutes and 46 seconds to go in the half. Go to midcourt as they'll find Bennett. Back to Grady. Left side driving is Brown. Back to Grady between the circles as they'll reset with 15 on the shot clock. Freeman to Grady. Looks off to the right, then goes to the left in the lane. Shot might have been blocked. It's picked up by Dennis, though, and she'll travel. Forgot to dribble it. And turnover number 8 on the Builders. Braves with 6. 21-18 Ottawa, 6 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the half. At the elbow, it's Mariah. She'll step through, kick it in the corner to Bianco. Out to Simons. Simons to Grizzle. Back to Bianco. She wants a triple. It's off the side rim. Another good look there for the freshman. Just this time doesn't connect. Like the ball movement there from Ottawa, really getting that 2-3 zone all out of whack. Pass right side to Bennett. Richter. Right wing Burdick. Off the screen Freeman. She'll look to attack, gets inside, and a whistle and a foul called on Ottawa. It's going to be on the floor, though. For Simons, she'll pick up her first personal. Carrillo returns for Southwestern, as does Hannah Bennett. Team foul number 1 on Ottawa in the second quarter. Carrillo at the elbow. Right side, Burdick, open 3. It's in and out. Rebound by Sierra Brown, and a foul called on Southwestern. Brown was able to get the board. Braves still leading 21-18. 36% from the floor, 1 of 5 from 3, and getting Sierra Brown back out there help the Braves' chances of knocking one down. Southwestern has given them some open looks. Grizzle works inside on Carrillo. Spins, gets in the lane, shots blocked, and Southwestern picks up the rebound. And a stoppage by the officials as he'll go to the scores table. Not sure what it could be about. You have to think the shot clock should have reset anyways on the switch of possession. Grizzle leading scorer for Ottawa. She has 6 along with Vaughn. They hold a 3-point lead, 21-18. Pass is tipped by Brown, can't get the steal. They go out to Dennis on the left wing. Brown, bounce pass inside to Carrillo. Wide open 3 for Burdick in the corner, good, and Ottawa cannot lose Ashton Burdick. On this team, she has 26 threes. Her and Grady, first and second on the team in threes. No one else has more than 10 on the year. Tied at 21, 4:44 to go in our first half. Brown skip pass, makes to Simons. It bounces in front of her. She dribbles right in the double team, kicks it out to Brown. She wants the free throw line jumper, but she travels first. 7th turnover on Ottawa. That's turnovers on 3 out of their last 4 possessions, and Southwestern with a chance to take the lead. All tied at 21. Low-scoring game, much like that first matchup this year. Carrillo inside off the glass on the pass from Bennett. That's a 23-21 Southwestern lead. Brown, right side to Guzman, inside to Payne, right-hand layup, no good, gets her own rebound. Can she put it back up? She can, but a whistle first, and a foul called on the Builders. Foul goes on Carrillo. Her second personal. Canisi is going to be upset with herself. She didn't finish that one. Ottawa going to stack it up on the block. Brown to inbound. Going to go to Payne. She'll kick it back up. Open 3 for Bianco on the way. Yes! And she'll respond to that 3-pointer from the Builders with one of her own as it's 24-23 Ottawa. Bianco, 1 of 3 from the field, 1 of 3 from three-point line. 3 minutes and 47 seconds to go in the half. Ottawa up by 1. Bounce pass to Burdick. Guzman on her. Nice catch by Carrillo. She'll kick it out to Freeman. She wants a 3. It's hard off the glass, and it went off the hands of Payne. I think Payne was more so trying to protect herself. That ball missed the rim, slammed off the lower portion of the backboard. Payne just kind of throwing her hands up to protect herself, and ended up going into the Ottawa bench as the Builders keep possession. Freeman all the way to the basket, blocked. Ball's loose. Vaughn had it. It ends up in the hands of Sierra Brown for OU. She'll go the other way. Out to the right wing. Freeman on her. Screen set by Payne. Freeman still there. Brown inside to Vaughn. Vaughn steps through. Right-hand layup's good. Is hitting the deck was Bennett. And Liz gives Ottawa a 3-point lead, and now the leading scorer with 8 points. 3 minutes to go in the half. 26-23 OU. Carrillo in the corner to Freeman, but a whistle off the ball and a foul called on Ottawa. And Liz is going to pick up her second personal. And Ottawa's got to get Grizzle into this game for Liz, try to avoid picking up her third. 26-23, Braves lead the Builders on the road. Carrillo's jumper trying to bank it in. It hits the side rim and a rebound for Jordan Bianco. Out to Brown, right wing. Lob down low to Payne. Goes by one defender. Should she go by the second? She can't. Offensive rebound was in the hands of Grizzle, and then Carrillo knocks it out of her hands. And the Builders will go the other way. 2 minutes and 33 seconds remain in the half. Ottawa's led by as many as 4. This one's been back and forth basically the whole way. Freeman to the elbow. Ottawa not stepping out on her. That shot's no good. Rebound by Payne for OU. Goes off the foot of Guzman, and she'll track it down in the far right-hand corner. Guzman at the timeline. Picks up a dribble deep and has to go to Brown. Brown, right wing, 15 on the shot clock. Brown to the elbow, pass in the corner to Guzman. Back to Grizzle. Grizzle, bounce pass to Payne. She'll look to back in, spins through. Off the glass, comes up short, and knocked out of bounds by Southwestern as Brown forces Carrillo to knock it out of play. Into the game for Southwestern is Lauren Richter, along with Atiana Freeman. Minute 50 to go in the half. Braves get a fresh shot clock as that one did catch the rim. Pass up top to Guzman. Guzman, left side. Brown open for three in the corner. It's an air ball. Rebound picked up by Grizzle. Great pass back door to Brown, and she'll score. And you can tell that Sierra Brown doesn't look 100%, trying to gut it out right now. Ottawa very slim tonight without Haley Anderson again. But Brown just doesn't look 100% getting up and down the floor like she usually does, but does get the lay-in for her first points as it's 28-23. The runner for Southwestern's no good. Rebound by Payne. Ottawa currently holding their largest lead up by 5. Brown, short corner, goes between the legs, crosses over, pass down low to Grizzle. Grizzle in the lane, her bounce pass is stolen away. Out to Grady in transition are the Builders. 1 minute to go in the half. Braves up 28-23. Bennett, right side to Burdick. Back to Grady, middle of the floor. Screen set there. Grady works into the short corner. Freeman for three. It's an air ball. And Ottawa will take possession as Grizzle gets another rebound, her third. About a 18-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Guzman left wing. Skip pass. Finds Bianco to the free throw line. Turnaround jumper from Grizzle off the mark, and the rebound for the Builders, who can hold for the final shot. 25 seconds to go in the half. Ottawa at 35%. They're 10 of 28. The Builders 8 of 25. Braves leading 28-23. 16 seconds to go in the half. Grady to Burdick, guarded by Brown. Burdick, bounce pass inside to Carrillo. Payne with her, shots short. Ottawa has 6 seconds. Brown at midcourt. Sierra picks up her dribble, pass inside to Payne, and it's going to end the half as that one's knocked out of bounds. As the Braves will take a 28-23 lead into halftime against the Southwestern College Mound Builders. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
So Valentine's Day's come and gone. How'd it go? What? No, he didn't. A vacuum cleaner? Well, it's too cold for him to sleep in the doghouse, so how about giving him another chance? I'll talk to him. Did you really think a new vacuum was what she wanted? You haven't been listening. I know, that's probably what she said too. Sutton's Jewelry, my friend. Sutton's Jewelry. She wants a new Vera Bradley bag. You know, a new fresh pattern. And when she opens it up, you better have a new set of earrings or a necklace. Or, if you're making good for more than one past Valentine's Day, may I suggest a new diamond, ready and waiting. Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. Because it's just too cold to sleep in the doghouse.
Maybe you've heard about MediShare and you know what it is. It's the affordable alternative to health insurance, but you've wondered, can I really save a significant amount of money on my monthly health care bills? And the answer is an emphatic yes, you can. You can save a lot of money, whether it's just for you or for an entire family. MediShare has an option for you. In fact, the typical family saves $500 a month switching to MediShare. And it really is the gold standard when it comes to healthcare sharing. You get free telehealth services, you get a huge network of doctors, you get great customer support, and you get the sense of security that comes from being a part of 400,000 people who share not just each other's medical bills, but purpose too. MediShare is a community of Christians who pull together and pray for each other, which is very refreshing right now. If you want more info, it's so simple. You can get a price within 2 minutes. Call 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE. 855-51-BIBLE.
Over the final 4 minutes and 21 seconds, Ottawa able to outscore Southwestern 7-0, and they lead at 28-23 at the half. As a slow starting first half, as Ottawa got out to a 12-10 lead, 3:19 remaining in the first. Braves took a timeout. Braves were 4 of 9 from the field. At the end of one quarter, that 2-point lead would stand as it was 14-12. OU 5 of 12 from the field. Southwestern 4 of 11. Did not have a stoppage in our second quarter. before the end of the half. Neither team taking any timeouts in that second quarter, as Ottawa would lead by as many as 5. Southwestern would lead by as many as 2 in that second quarter. But the Braves lead at 28-23, as I mentioned, 7-0 run to end the half. Braves were able to out-rebound Southwestern 22-14. Braves ended up with 8 offensive boards, turning into 10 second chance points, just 2 for the Builders on 5 offensive rebounds. Both teams with 9 bench points. Braves 10 points to the paint, Builders with 8. Braves getting on the block train as they have 4 of them in the first half. Coming into tonight, Ottawa only averaging about 1 block a game at 1.5. So nice to see Ottawa getting involved on in the block party. And Ottawa had a lot of possessions there down the stretch where they had both Kinesia Payne and Mariah Grizzle on the floor as Liz Vaughn picked up 2 fouls with about 4 minutes to go in the half. And Grizzle and Payne combining for those 4 blocks. We'll take another break at half as Ottawa leads Southwestern 28-23. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
Have you heard the news? The ORC is now offering Zumba on Monday nights. Zumba will give you a total workout combining all elements of fitness, cardio, muscle conditioning, balance, and flexibility. We are accepting in-person and online registrations, so get signed up today. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
This is Craig Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dangle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323. It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education. Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
When it comes to medication, help with Medicare, orthotic footwear, delivery, or just taking care of a refill, your health is our priority at Kramer Pharmacy. Stop in today at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday 9 to 2.
H&R Block has many options to make filing your taxes easy. Our tax pros can help you get your taxes done with or without an office visit. Drop in, drop off, or a tax pro can even do your taxes virtually. Take pictures on your phone without leaving home. Just another way Block has your back. Call 785-242-1040 to let us help you.
Hey y'all, this is your girl Cheryl Underwood, and I want to tell you something. My digestive system used to make me feel sluggish, but those days are over. Now I feel great. That's because I increased my fiber intake with the Metamucil 2-week challenge, and I'm still hooked. I just took Metamucil every day for 14 days, and it's really that easy. Metamucil traps and removes the waste that weighs you down, so you feel lighter and more energetic. Now I never want to go back to that heavy feeling. Are you ready for the Metamucil 2-week challenge for a coupon and daily support? Sign up at Metamucil.com today.
Being helpful is what Arvest Bank is all about, and part of being helpful is listening to our customers, which is why Arvest Go, our mobile app, was recently certified by J.D. Power for providing an outstanding mobile banking experience. You can easily pay friends, securely lock and unlock your cards, deposit checks, pay bills, and more. So download Arvest Go today. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Member FDIC. For J.D. Power 2020 certification info, visit jdpower.com/awards. Have you wanted to speak a new language but thought it'd be too difficult or take too much time? Then try Babbel. Whether you want to learn Spanish for future travel plans, French to connect with extended family, or maybe German to land a new job, Babbel works because it's built around real life. It teaches you everyday practical conversations that you'll actually use. All you need is 15 minutes a day, and you'll be on your way to confidently speaking a new language in just a few weeks. Babbel is designed by real language experts using a modern, conversation-based technology
technique that makes learning fun, engaging, and best of all, memorable. It starts by teaching you words and phrases. Then sentences gradually get more complex. Soon you're practicing short conversations about real-life topics. And with 14 languages to choose from and lesson topics like travel, business, relationships, and more, you'll be sure to learn what matters most to you. Babbel. Language for life. Learn a new language with ease. Go to Babbel.com to try for free. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
At the half here in Winfield, Ottawa leading Southwestern 28-23. Braves are looking for their 11th win of the season, and Builders come in at 2-18, 2-16 in the KCAC, but Ottawa able to cap off a 7-0 run to finish the first half, and leading scorer for the Braves is going to be Liz Vaughn, 8 points on 3 of 5 shooting. She was 2 of 2 from the foul line, 1 rebound and 2 assists. Mariah Grizzle, 6 points, 4 rebounds and 2 assists. Alicia Cooks with a point. Jaleesa Simons, 2 points on 1 of 4 shooting, 3 rebounds and 1 assist. Jordan Bianco, 3 points on 1 of 3 shooting. Sierra Brown with 2, 1 of 2 from the floor. Alyssa Guzman, 2 points on 1 of 2 shooting. Amir Lowe, 3 points. She was able to knock down 1 3. Kinesia Payne, 1 point, 0 4 from the field, but 5 rebounds for her and 1 assist. As we talked about the rebounding for Ottawa, they are +8, leading 22-14. Second chance points in favor of Ottawa, 10-2, and points in the paint, 10-8, as the Braves 35% from the floor, 2 of 7 from 3, and 6 of 9 from the free throw line. The Builders, 8 of 26 from the field, 2 of 6 from the three-point line, 5 of 7 from the free throw line. They turned it over 8 times as well, but only turned those 8 Ottawa turnovers into 6 points. Total rebounds, 14, had 5 offensive, only 2 second-chance points, 9 bench points, 8 points in the paint, 3 blocks, 2 steals, and 5 assists. Leading scorer, Ashton Burdick, 12 points as she comes into the night averaging 10 points per game, already above that at the half, 5 of 11 from the field, 2 rebounds. Ashley Carrillo, 2 points. Hannah Bennett with 1, Lauren Richter with 4. It'll be Atiana Freeman with 4. She was 0 of 8 from the field, but 4 of 4 from the foul line, as the Builders 30% from the field and 33% from behind the arc. As we will go ahead and take another break, you're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today, because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
Let's get back to business with Local IQ. Get the power of a national expert marketing team combined with deep roots in 260 communities, making them the partner you need to jumpstart your journey to full recovery. Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaged local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, deep digital marketing expertise, and insights from partnering with hundreds of thousands of businesses nationwide. Talk to Stephen Bradley, your local IQ marketing expert, today at 785-242-4700, extension 108. Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting GreatLifeGolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Maybe you've heard about MediShare, and you know what it is. It's the affordable alternative to health insurance, but you've wondered, can I really save a significant amount of money on my monthly health care bills? And the answer is an emphatic yes, you can. You can save a lot of money, whether it's just for you or for an entire family. MediShare has an option for you. In fact, the typical family saves $500 a month switching to MediShare, and it really is the gold standard when it comes to healthcare sharing. You get free telehealth services, you get a huge network of doctors, you get great customer support, and you get the sense of security that comes from being a part of 400,000 people who share not just each other's medical bills, but purpose too. MediShare is a community of Christians who pull together and pray for each other, which is very refreshing right now. If you want more info, it's so simple. You can get a price within 2 minutes. Call 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE. 855-51-BIBLE.
About 3 minutes until we start the second half in Winfield. Ottawa leading Southwestern 28-23, as we'll look around the rest of the university on the athletics side. Women's and men's track and field, they're at day 1 of the KCAC Indoor Championships at Wichita State. as that will take place today, tomorrow, and Saturday, as other teams in action will be tonight at 8:30. The Call of Duty Ottawa Gold takes on the University of Texas at Dallas. Kind of a cool deal to have the number 1 and number 2 teams in the nation in Call of Duty here at Ottawa. The Ottawa Gold number 1, Ottawa Black number 2. Tomorrow in competitive dance, they will be at the KCAC Invitational, that one in Lynchburg, Kansas. We talked about men's and women's track continuing Friday and Saturday. Women's wrestling will host University of St. Mary on Friday night inside Wilson Fieldhouse. Men's volleyball is on the road for 2. They'll start on Friday at Morningside at 7 p.m. Men's and women's bowling will go to the Hoosier Classic on Saturday. And as we mentioned, men's volleyball playing 2 up in Sioux City, so they'll take on the University of Jamestown. They're number 7 in the country. Women's lacrosse will play on Saturday at Missouri Western State. And then we'll have men's and women's basketball on Saturday. Men tip at 2 o'clock at McPherson. The women to follow at 4. So we'll have pregame for you around 1:45. Reminder, Hoop Talk tonight at 7:06. Luke Queen hosting. Aaron Siebenthal, the head coach for the men's basketball team, talks about the Braves' tough loss on Wednesday night, a 108-102 defeat in overtime to Sterling College. But they get ready for a matchup with McPherson with everything on the line, as the Braves could finish as high as 3rd in the conference and as far back as 5th. And with 12 teams getting in, it could be a matter of having to play an additional game if you fall into that 5th spot. But Hoop Talk tonight at 7:06, right after local news and weather. We're going to take our last break before the start of the second half. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting GreatLifeGolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
When it comes to medication, help with Medicare, orthotic footwear, delivery, or just taking care of a refill, your health is our priority at Kramer Pharmacy. Stop in today at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday 9 to 2.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Braves basketball start the second half, and right off the pass to start us for the second half, Vaughn turns, faces, and finds Simons on a backdoor cut for the lay-in. Ottawa now with their largest lead of the game as they go up by 7, and a perfect play drawn up by head coach Tarnisha Scott to start the second half, as Simons now with 4, and getting in on the assist is Vaughn. That's her 3rd. Burdick, step-back jumper from the elbow, nothing but net for Burdick, who continues her impressive start. She's got 14. No one else for Southwestern has more than 4. Really keeping them in the game as Ottawa leads 30-25, and Vaughn going to turn it over. Burdick takes it away from her as that pass was wayward, but then Ottawa able to get a steal, and they go on the attack 3-on-1. Guzman inside finds Simon. She wants the 15-footer, nothing but net for Jaleesa Simon. She's got 4 more to start the second, 6 overall. And a fast start to the second half as Ottawa's up 32-25. Burdick, open jumper. She hits it again. As Ashton Burdick was 16 on 7 of 13 shooting. Simons and Burdick dueling to start the third quarter. Vaughn will look to attack through the contact and a stoppage. And a whistle. Foul will be called on Madison Garcia. Starters in the game for the Builders is Burdick, Carrillo, Nichols, Garcia, and Dennis. And as soon as I say that, subs coming in Brown will come back in. Atiana Freeman is in the game. And we'll see who else checks in. I believe that's Bennett in as well. Braves have their starters, Vaughn, Grizzle, Cook, Simons, and Brown. And on the inbound, Grizzle had to go through her hands in a turnover. 9th of the game on the Braves. Burdick, who started red hot here in the second half, draws the foul and is going to the line. Apologies, no, they're going to say it's on the floor. Cooks, I think, got the worst of that. Took a shoulder to the chest area. First team foul on Ottawa in the third quarter as they lead it by 5, 32-27. The inbound up top to Carrillo. Left side Burdick. She wants a three. It's an air ball. Rebound by Simons. Pass the other way to Guzman on the left wing. Down low, they'll go to Grizzle. Mariah, right side out to Vaughn. She wants to go baseline through the contact, step back, shoots it, gets it to go on the side rim. And they're going to have a delay of game warning on Ottawa for Cooks touching the ball after it went through. Ottawa at 34-27, lives into double figures with 10. Ottawa trying that 1-2-2 trap, and a traveling violation called on Hannah Bennett. Bennett unsure if she was going to take a dribble there or pass it off, and ended up shuffling the feet. Southwestern into double digits on turnovers. That's their 10th. Grizzle just inside the three-point line, lost the ball again. And there'll be a jump ball, give Southwestern possession. So Braves unable to take advantage of that turnover. That's one where Coach Scott's going to want Grizzle to give up that basketball set, especially 30 feet away from the bucket instead of putting it on the deck. And Ottawa's got to make sure they cash in on some of these Southwestern turnovers. Into the game for Southwestern, Amanda Grady. Carrillo in the lane trying to score it short, and then Grizzle knocks it out of bounds. We'll stay with Southwestern. 20 on the shot clock, 7:20 left in the third quarter. It's 34-27 OU, currently with their largest lead of the game. Freeman inbound for the Builders. Go all the way up top to Grady. Right side, Burdick. Burdick to Grady, open 4-3. Ottawa doesn't step out, and Grady makes him pay. Leading three-point shooter on this team, and a timeout called by Ottawa as Grady hits her 30th three of the season. And it's a 34-30 lead for OU, 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KLFO.
When your peace on earth is interrupted by an accident, let CarStar give you peace of mind with iCar Gold Class service. We'll file your claim, take care of the repair, and have you back on the road in no time. CarStar, relax. We'll take it from here. Call 242-8916.
No matter the brand, Adamson Brothers can prepare your home comfort system for the cold Kansas winter ahead. Call them today, 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Braves up 34-30, but giving up the open three-pointer to Amanda Grady to cut the lead to 4 at 34-30. Into the game for OU is Kinesia Payne. Guzman also in. She'll find Payne on the block. Back up top to Cooks. Cooks in the lane, left side, and a traveling violation on Cooks. Braves 12 turnovers in that first half. Ottawa with only 8, but already have 4 just 3 minutes into the third quarter. Their lead down to 4 at 34-30. Freeman to Burdick. Open three for Burdick again. Draws rim, long rebound. Going to be saved by the Builders, and Carrillo comes away with it. Back to Burdick. Off the screen is Dennis. Freeman left corner. Back to Burdick at the point. Runner off the glass, good for Burdick with the right hand. And they are on a 5-0 run. Ottawa's lead down to 2 at 34-32. Dribble handoff, finds Bianco. Right side of the floor to Guzman. Dribbles to the middle. Guzman attacking, leaves it inside to Payne on a fantastic no-look dish. As Guzman gets her third assist of the night, and Ottawa's lead at 4, 36-32. Like to see that out of Alyssa. Has the ability, probably the best passer outside of maybe Liz Vaughn on this team, and putting it on the deck, giving Payne her first made field goal. Carrillo with a hand in the face there from Payne, and she forces the tough shot and the miss as Ottawa gets the board. Liz Tax gets inside, right hand layup good as she goes by 2 defenders, and Ottawa able to respond. So they go up by 6, 38-32, 4-0 run for the Braves. 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go, third quarter. Burdick up top. That finds Bennett. Grady right side of the floor. Burdick. Ottawa needs to switch. That's a tough match up there for Payne. Burdick's runner's no good as Payne able to knock it off the hands of Burdick, and it'll be Ottawa possession. Liz Vaughn's going to get a sub as Jill Talman will come in. 6'2" junior from West Point, Utah. So Talman and Payne on the floor for OU. Amir Lowe will check in for Alyssa Guzman. Long wait here. Both teams getting subs in as Ottawa leading by 6, 38-32. 5 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Southwestern stayed predominantly in the man-to-man. They gave Ottawa some problems with the 2-3 through much of the second quarter, but haven't seen it here in the third. Payne backing in. Skip pass finds Bianco. Deep range 3 for Bianco off the back rim. Offensive rebound by Kinesia Payne. Out to Cooks. Cooks, Bianco, low open 3 in the corner. You betcha! On the extra pass from Jordan Bianco, and Ottawa goes up by 9, 41-32. Largest lead of the game for the Braves. And a whistle and a foul called on OU on the other end as Burdick was driving into the paint. Braves now with 10 assists on 16 made baskets. Average just 11 assists per game, but have gotten some open looks. And again, second chance points for OU. They're up 13-7. Sierra Brown checks in for OU. Burdick open 3 in the corner, and she just continues to burn Ottawa. They're going to say it's just a 2 as her foot was on the line. Burdick with 20. Brown to Talman at the point. She loses it, and it's going to be over and back. Ottawa wants a full timeout. Head coach Tarnisha got upset with her club, but they lead by 7, 41-34. 4 minutes and 14 seconds remaining. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
Let's get back to business with Local IQ. With the power of a national expert marketing team, combined with deep roots in 260 communities, making them the partner you need to jumpstart your journey to full recovery. Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaged local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, deep digital marketing expertise, and insights from partnering with hundreds of thousands of businesses nationwide. Talk to Stephen Bradley, your local IQ marketing expert today at 785-242-4700, extension 108.
If you're a propane customer, make sure your propane system is operating safely by having it inspected by a qualified service technician. If you've run out of propane or had an interruption of service, your propane supplier is required to test your propane system to ensure that it is leak-free and safe. Each family member should know what propane smells like and what to do in the event of a gas leak. Call your propane supplier for additional information. This message brought to you by this station and the Kansas Propane Education and Research Council. Greg Knoll, Executive Director.
Braves lead 41-34 over Southwestern down in Winfield as Liz Vaughn still leading scorer for OU with 12. Behind her, Grizzle with 6, Simons with 6, Bianco 3, Brown 2, Guzman 2, and then Amir Lowe off the bench with 6 as the OU bench has come through with 14 points. Out of the timeout, Builder basketball will inbound on their end of the floor. Burdick guarded by Brown. As they'll have Brown guard her. Burdick has been able to get whatever she's wanted most of the night. Bennett wants a 3, and she knocks it down as the 5 steps out and hits one. Back-to-back triples for Southwestern, and they've cut it to a 4-point deficit after Ottawa had gone up by 9. Talman at the elbow. Inside, she'll throw to Payne. It goes over the head of Payne, and it's stolen away. 14th turnover on the Braves. Freeman, left wing. Off the screen to Nina Brown. Brown attacking, goes right by Talman and Bianco and lays it in, and Ottawa's lead is down to 2. 7-0 run by the Builders. 3 minutes and 24 seconds to go in the third. 41-39 OU lead. Brown looking to get in the lane, off the glass, scores. She hits the floor hard, but the right-hand layup's good for the junior. And Sierra Brown looked like she might have taken a little bit of knock early on in the first quarter. It's come back out and scored 4 here in the second. 43-39 OU. Burdick, hard screen inside. They'll kick it out to Freeman for 3, and she travels before the shot. 11 turnovers on the Builders. Braves up by 4. Late in the third quarter. 2:50 remains. Talman sets a hard screen. Here's Brown in the corner. Low again for 3. It's off the front rim. And Kinesia Payne gets the offensive rebound. She'll find Brown. Her turnaround shot. And she's hit on the arm for free throws as Payne is continuing to dominate the glass. Gets her 8th board. Ottawa plus 11 on the glass right now. Sierra Brown to shoot free throws. 4 points, is 1 of 1 from the foul line. 86% foul shooter. That first. Brown will miss the first one. Second one is good. Doesn't mess around at the free throw line. As soon as that ball hits her hand, she's taking that shot. Doesn't give her a whole lot of time to think about it. Richter gets another open 3. It's no good as Ottawa just forgetting. And Carrillo gets the offensive rebound, and then Southwestern's going to throw it into the backcourt as that'll be over and back. Somehow Carrillo able to save it in the far corner and just throw it out near midcourt. Unfortunately, no teammate there. And a turnover on Southwestern, they're 12. Braves up to 45% from the floor. They were at 35% at the end of 2. As it's 44-39 OU. 2:19 to go third quarter. Brown a little pick and roll, drills behind the back, and there's a whistle and a foul called on Southwestern. That goes on Atiana Freeman. Both teams with 10 fouls total on the evening. Inbound to Payne in the short corner. To Brown. She wants a 12-footer. Yes! Sierra Brown extends Ottawa's lead to 7 at 46-39. She's got 7. And give credit to Brown trying to stay in front and deny Ashton Burdick the basketball and make someone else beat you right now. Freeman's bounce pass to Bennett. Make it Richter. Back to Freeman. Freeman in the lane, runs into Talman, and a stoppage and an offensive foul called first on Southwestern for the illegal screen. Goes on Carrillo. Minute 44 to go, third quarter. Braves by 7, 46-39 in Winfield. Braves have only won 3 games on the road this year. They're 3-8. Find themselves up by 7 here. They were up by 7 in Wichita on Saturday before a furious start in the fourth quarter by the Falcons. Are they able to see out that game? Here's Brown to the elbow. And 3-second violation called on Payne. $15 turnovers on OU. So we're almost to the 1 minute mark here in the third quarter, 1:13 to go. Freeman, jumper from the free throw line off the front rim, long rebound into the hands of Amir Lowe for OU. Brown to her right, skips it left side out to Bianco. Bounce pass to Talman, she'll face up on the left block. Talman steps through, right side, three-pointer from Lowe, wants another one, misses everything. Offensive rebound by Sierra Brown, smart play, and she throws it off the leg of Sydney Dennis. 54.1 to go in the quarter. 4 seconds on the shot clock as Ottawa did not hit the rim on the initial shot. Brown's inbound, out to Bianco, and she travels. Braves have dominated on the glass, 29-17. 14 second chance points for the Braves. That's kind of where the difference is the Builders only have 7. Richter left side to Burdick. Off the screen, Grady, open 3 again, off the front rim, side rim, and the rebound to Lowe for OU as Grady had a really good look. Can't connect. The Builders 4 of 12 from 3. Right front court is Sierra Brown. Leaves it with Talman. Talman lost the handle, got it back as Carrillo knocked it away from her. Brown attacking, bounce pass inside the paint. She'll spin, look to score. She's fouled as she was hit on the back of the arm, trying to lay it in, and Brown with a good bounce pass leading Payne to the basket. And Canisia will shoot free throws for OU. 3 points, 1 of 5 from the field, 7 rebounds and 2 assists for Payne off the bench. Bianco and Lowe will come in for the Braves, or check out, for the Braves. Guzman and Simons back in. Seen a lot of lineups this year from OU. This is one I have not seen. So you've got Payne, Talman, Brown, Guzman, and Simons. Interested to see where they put Simons, if she will stay at the 3 or the 2. First free throw good for Payne, the second good as well. And the Braves tied their largest lead as they go up by 9. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. 48-39 OU. Bounce pass to Grady. Grady, 7 seconds. It's stolen away by Guzman. Ottawa has time. Here's Brown to Simons, and she's fouled with 3.6, and free throws upcoming as the Braves get their 7th steal of the game. Simons, 6 points on 3 of 6 shooting, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Free throw for Simons, good. Ottawa 11 of 15 from the foul line. That first matchup, Ottawa just 38% from the free throw line. Both free throws good as Ottawa goes up by 11, their largest lead of the game. 3.6 left for Southwestern. Grady at midcourt, not going to get a shot off, and Ottawa going to take an 11-point lead into the fourth quarter, up 50-39 over Southwestern. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I learned very young being in the funeral business wasn't just a job, it was a way of life. Never dull, sometimes stressful, but always fulfilling. I wanted to be a part of that and carry on the family tradition.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
The Army National Guard plays a vital role in your community. We're on the front lines supporting essential personnel, first responders, law enforcement, and medical professionals, delivering food, supplies, and medicine, keeping communities safe, making a difference. During emergencies, we're always ready, always there. Learn more about part-time service in the Army National Guard at nationalguard.com.
Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Braves 14 second chance points on 11 offensive rebounds, and they lead it by 11, 50-39 over Southwestern as we start the fourth quarter. I hate to be a broken record, but Ottawa in this same position on Saturday. We're up 7 after they outscored Friends 22-9 in the third. Braves outscoring Southwestern 22-16 in the third quarter today. But these first couple minutes, so important for OU, found themselves turning the ball over on Saturday. Just have to get through these first couple minutes, keep that 11-point lead, and try and ride it out in Winfield to pick up a huge win and try and get their 11th of the season before they finish out the regular season on Saturday at McPherson. So we wait for Ottawa to break the huddle to start the fourth quarter. Brown, Vaughn, Simons, Guzman, and we'll wait to see who the fifth player is, as that will be Talman. Brown, as they're going to trap her, bounce pass to Simons. Simons in the corner to Guzman, pass down low as Simons and Talman kind of ran into each other, but the foul's going to be called on Southwestern goes on Richter. First team foul on the Builders in the fourth quarter, 12 seconds in. Third team foul on Lauren Richter. Brown to inbound for OU, lobs it to Talman. Can she score from 3 feet? She can. And another assist here from Brown. Talman, the tallest player on the floor, and just threw it over Richter, who was guarding the inbound, and Talman able to shoot over the smaller Sydney Dennis. Largest lead of the game for OU. They're up 13, 52-39. Burdick to Dennis. Lob down, though. Pass is tipped, stolen away as Vaughn got a hand on it, and Brown will pick up the loose ball. Skipping into the front court is Sierra Brown. She's going to try and lob it to Talman. Great bounce pass to Vaughn off the glass. Oh, it doesn't go in. But a great look from Talman. It caught Vaughn off guard. Braves doing a tremendous job sharing the basketball. 12 assists on 19 made buckets. Here's Burdick in the lane. Can't get the first one to go. Offensive rebound from Dennis and the putback as she lays it in. First basket for Dennis. She's got 2 points and 2 rebounds. Had a host of blocks that first matchup. Vaughn in the corner to Guzman. Bounce pass to Talman. Her turnaround jumper not going to go. Ball tipped in the air, was loose. And now they'll call a foul on Ottawa. I think that goes on Brown. And they're going to actually change that. It'll go on Talman. Jill's first. Eight minutes and 38 seconds to go. They don't have Talman listed with 2 points, but she's made at least 2. She scored on that last inbound on the baseline, so the stats are wrong on that end. 11-point lead for OU. Burdick dribbled it, thought it went off her hands, and then they're going to call a jump ball and give Ottawa possession. Burdick thought that was over and back, so she was just going to let that ball go. Ottawa able to tie it up, as it will be possession, should be Southwestern's possession, as Ottawa got the ball to start the fourth quarter. (52-41) Braves, 8 minutes and 25 seconds left in Winfield. Grady to Bennett. Down low, they're going to post up with Carrillo. Talman right there with her. Carrillo off the glass. Shot's no good. Vaughn wants the board and grabs it. Her 4th of the game. Sierra Brown back at the point for OU. Simons setting the screen. They're going to skip it in the corner to Guzman. To Vaughn. Down low, Talman. Jill. Turn around. She's fouled by Carrillo. And she'll shoot free throws. Ottawa going to get another sub in. Free throw good for Talman. It looks like the sub coming in is going to be for Talman, as that's going to be number 14, Courtney Willie. She'll actually check in for Alyssa Guzman. Willie, a 5'7" freshman from William Jewell. Transfer at the start of the spring semester, same as Sierra Brown. At the elbow, Carrillo. Bounce pass inside off the glass and scoring is Hannah, make that Lauren Richter. So it's 54-43 OU. 7 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Simons. Right side to Brown. Right elbow, Vaughn. She'll step through, shot swatted, trying to get her own rebound, and does. They'll kick it out to Willie. Willie to Simon. In the corner to Vaughn. Liz will look to attack. Going to take an 18-footer. Yes, for Liz. That mid-range game continues to improve. And Liz now with 14. 56-43 Braves, 7 minutes left. Ties their largest lead as they're up by 13. Freeman off the screen to Grady. Grady, right side, Burdick. Willie tries to stay with her. A foul called on Ottawa. Didn't look like a whole lot of contact, but Burdick going to the free throw line. Foul called on Willie, her first personal. Burdick with 20 points. She's 9 of 19 from the field, is 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Her first is good as Southwestern 7 of 9 from the foul line. Second on the way for Burdick is long, and the rebound finds the hands of Sierra Brown. Her fourth board. Brown to Vaughn. Ottawa can attack. They break the trap. Vaughn will slow it up. Finds Talman in the corner. Out to Willie. She wants a three. It's an air ball. Might have actually been blocked on that far side as the Builders take possession. Burdick. Middle of the floor, out to Freeman on the wing. Carrillo with Talman on her. Talman trying to defend Carrillo. Ball's loose, picked up by Simons off the miss. Dangerous pass there from Simons. Does find Brown in the backcourt as Freeman will guard her, walking it across the timeline. 6 minutes to go. Ottawa up by 12. 56-44. Bounce pass is stolen away by Carrillo. And they'll go the other way with Freeman. Freeman in the lane, stepping through, and Brown commits the foul as Ottawa sloppy play, their 17th turnover. With 5:49 to go, back to the foul line are the Builders. Payne will come back in for OU. Cooks will come in as well. Talman will take a seat. Jill Talman with some great minutes into that third quarter, into the start of the fourth to give Payne a breather. Haven't seen Mariah Grizzle in some time for OU. She picked up that foul midway through the third quarter. First free throw good for Freeman. Freeman's 5 for 5 from the foul line, 0 of 9 from the field. 56-45 Braves, 5:49 to go. Freeman's second free throw up and rattles in. Timeout called by Southwestern as Ottawa's lead down to 10. With 5:49 to go. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
Being helpful is what Arvest Bank is all about, and part of being helpful is listening to our customers, which is why Arvest Go, our mobile app, was recently certified by J.D. Power for providing an outstanding mobile banking experience. You can easily pay friends, securely lock and unlock your cards, deposit checks, pay bills, and more. So download Arvest Go today. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Member FDIC. For J.D. Power 2020 certification info, visit jdpower.com/awards.
56-46, the lead for Ottawa. 5 minutes and 49 seconds to play. Braves 44% from the floor. 3 of 12 from 3 and 13 of 17 from the free throw line. The Builders at 37%. They've hit 4 threes on 12 attempts. 8 of 11 from the free throw line. Out of that timeout, they're going to try and trap, and it almost works as Cooks was in trouble. Ottawa does break it. Vaughn in the lane. Right side pass to Willie. And she'll slow it up. Dangerous pass stolen away right into the hands of Richter. 18th on Ottawa. As they'll turn it over again. Grady guarded by Cooks. Right side to Freeman. Off the screen is Burdick. Good help defense there by Willie, but Burdick able to attack. Can she score? She can as she goes into the body of Payne. 5-0 run for the Builders as it's 56-48 OU. Cook's in trouble again, trying to step through the contact. It's going to be a timeout from head coach Tarnisha Scott. With 5:02 to go as Southwestern gaining momentum. 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education. Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Coach Tarnisha Scott taking the timeout as Cooks looked like that was going to be a certain jump ball. Out of the timeout, Vaughn, Simons, Payne. Let's see who else checks in for OU. Inbound by Vaughn. Simons had herself pinned over on that far side. Vaughn Down low to Payne. Can she score off the glass? She can, as Vaughn brought the double team and left it with Kinesia Payne. She's got 7. They're joined by Cooks and Willie. Willie, the transfer from William Jewell College. Richter, right side of the floor. Out to Grady. 4:35 to play. Grady out to the left wing. Spins back to the right side. Burdick there, guarded by Simons. Braves had 2 defenders run into each other, and Grady steps on the baseline. And a turnover on Southwestern. Bianco checks in for Courtney Willie. Production all over the floor for Ottawa. Braves have 5 players with at least 6 points. Pass inside, tip, ball's loose. Payne checking inside, turnaround jumper blocked. It's loose. Simons can pick it up for OU. Out to Vaughn. Vaughn in the lane has it stripped away by Freeman, and it's picked up by Southwestern. Braves just getting into their offense a little late there, and nothing looked right on that possession offensively. Grady dribble handoff to Burdick. Ottawa leaves her wide open. Doesn't make them pay, as that would have been her 3rd made 3. Rebound to OU. Big miss there for the Builders. 3:42 to go. Ottawa 58, Southwestern 48. Bounce pass to Simons on the wing. They'll double team her. Jaleesa travels. th turnover on OU. Vaughn will check out. Guzman will come back in. Cooks will check out. 3:35 to go. Ottawa not going to make it easy here on themselves as the turnovers. Ottawa with only 8 turnovers in the first half. They've got 12 here in the second. Freeman, Bianco on her. Out to Richter. Richter hands it off to Burdick out on the left wing. Picks up her dribble from deep. Good pressure. It's going to create a turnover. And Grizzle's just going to keep it herself. Bounce pass to Simons. Right-hand layup goes, but she travels. That is 4 turnovers on 5 possessions for the Braves. Braves by 10. 3 minutes to go in Winfield. Looking for their first win in this building since 2018. Bianco got the block. It'll go out of bounds. It stays with Southwestern. Simons comes out. Brown will return for OU. Inbound from Richter for the Builders. They'll go out to Burdick in the corner. Richter for a 3. Hits rim. Rebound to Alyssa Guzman. Good job by the guard to come back and track down that board. Big one there for the Braves. 2:47 to play. Brown. Bounce pass to Guzman. Pressure put on Alyssa. She'll work out to the right wing. Picks it up. Goes back to between the circles for OU. Bianco. Bounce pass to Grizzle. Back to Brown. She wants an 18-footer. Halfway down, out. Ball's loose. Put back by Kinesia Payne. And Ottawa goes up by 12, 60-48. Payne with 9. That's 18 second chance points for OU. And that's been the difference tonight. Ottawa dominating the glass. And on the other end, Brown fouls Burdick with 2:15 to go. Ashton Burdick with 23, 10 of 21 from the field, 1 of 2 from the foul line for the Builders. Burdick's free throw is good. 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. Second on the way for Burdick. Rattles home as it's a 60-50 OU lead. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. And Braves will lock it up with Sierra Brown, Mariah Grizzle, Alyssa Guzman, Jordan Bianco, and then Kinesia Payne. Skip pass finds Guzman. Nice lob inside. Can Payne pick it up? She can. It's a turnover on the extra pass there from Grizzle, which hit off Payne's left hand and right into the hands of Grady. Richter, right side, Freeman. Back to Grady. 1:50 to go. Grady, lob down low to Dennis, goes through her hands. Ottawa gets the steal. Dennis was all alone. Would have been an easy lay-in, and Southwestern with the turnover. Bounce pass to Brown. Left side pass to Bianco. She wants to shoot the three. It's good. And that might do it as Jordan Bianco hits her third three. That's her second as she's 2 of 5. That's 6 on the night. But that's 5 triples in the last 2 nights for Jordan Bianco. And the freshman maybe putting the dagger in Southwestern as OU leads 63-50. Nina Brown in the lane. Had the ball and lost it, and a whistle and a foul called on Ottawa as Brown thought she was going the other way with the steal. 4th personal on Brown. Braves are going to get a sub. It's going to be the freshman Jordan Jones, number 25, in for OU. 5'5" freshman from Winter Park, Florida. Also in, number 31, Carly Fadir, the 5'7" freshman from El Dorado. As it's 63-51. One minute and 8 seconds remain. Game that Ottawa knew they had to win. And a timeout from Southwestern. As it's going to be a full timeout on the floor. 63-52 OU lead. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
We are strong, we are resilient, we will get through this together. Hi, this is Shimi Ojale, forward for the Boston Celtics. As COVID-19 is spreading quickly across the state of Kansas and Franklin County, it's more important than ever to take precautions. Please join me in doing your part to keep yourself and others safe. Stop having gatherings beyond your immediate household until case numbers go down. Always wear your mask in public places, wash your hands, and get your flu shot.
My name is Dakota Smith, and I'm the pastor at Ottawa Bible Church. After enduring a difficult 2020, each of us needs a renewed hope. We are walking through the book of Hebrews in a series titled Jesus is Better, examining his superiority over angels, Moses, the priesthood, and the Old Testament sacrifices. Radio services are at 8:30 Sunday mornings, and in-person service is attended at 8 and 10 a.m. More information about us can be found at ottawabiblechurch.com.
Braves lead 63-52 over the Southwestern College Mound Builders. As we'll come out of this timeout, Ottawa 46% from the floor on the evening, 4 of 13 from 3, 13 of 17 from the free throw line. Ottawa on the season averaging just over 38% from the floor, so above their average. Ottawa getting their starters back out on the floor into the game now. As we mentioned, Carly Fadir, layup inside on the pass from Fadir to Payne, as it's 65-52 OU, and a whistle and a stoppage. As now they're going to reset the clock. It goes back to a minute. So the clock does stop after a make with 1 minute remaining. Head coach Tarnisha Scott asking why the stoppage. It wasn't like it was off of a free throw, though. I didn't see it. $65-52 Braves. They've gotten to 13 points a couple times on their lead tonight. Dennis, left side, works back to the freshman Burdick. Burdick attacking. Her shot is no good, but she's fouled. As the senior Ashton Burdick getting that pass from the freshman Amanda Grady. And Burdick continuing to attack the basket. 25 points for her. 3 of 4 from the foul line. She's made her last 3. 45.5 remaining. First free throw off the mark. For the Braves, looking like they're going to end their 3-game losing streak and get back in the win column before they travel to McPherson on Saturday. And the KCAC standing McPherson, after that loss to Ottawa, has been on quite the run. They're now 12-7 in the conference. They sit in 4th place. It'll be a tough place to play for Ottawa on Saturday. It's a tough place to play when it's full, but there is no fans allowed, no media allowed inside the arena. So it will be an atmosphere kind of like what Braves saw when they played at St. Mary. It's another place without fans. The women did play at Kansas Wesleyan when they allowed a few fans in the building, but here's Carly Fadier inside, and she's going to be called for a travel, and I thought she got pushed in the back. Officials call the traveling violation on OU with 35.4 to go. Braves by 12, 65-53. 29 seconds to go. Bounce pass to Burdick. Richter for 3 from straight away long, and the rebound finds Jordan Jones. Jones, right side pass to Liz on the wing. Back to Guzman with 12 seconds remaining, and Ottawa can run this clock out. Now Southwestern wants to foul with 9.9 to go, and Ottawa leading by 12. Ottawa not in the bonus yet. Ottawa did beat McPherson earlier this year. Pass inside to Fadier. She'll look to spin inside. Kicks it up back to Guzman. Ottawa just going to run this out with 1 second remaining. And that's going to do it as Ottawa wins it 65-53 and pick up their 11th win in their 3-game losing streak. And they will go to McPherson on Saturday. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. Visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
If you're a propane customer, make sure your propane system is operating safely by having it inspected by a qualified service technician. If you've run out of propane or had an interruption of service, your propane supplier is required to test your propane system to ensure that it is leak-free and safe. Each family member should know what propane smells like and what to do in the event of a gas leak. Call your propane supplier for additional information. This message brought to you by this station and the Kansas Propane Education and Research Council, Greg Knoll, Executive Director.
Ottawa back into the win column after dropping 3 straight as they get the win over Southwestern on the road, 65-53. Braves led by Liz Vaughn. Again, 14 points for her, 6 of 10 from the field, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. Behind her, Kinesia Payne off the bench, 11 points to go along with 8 boards and 3 assists. Amir Lowe with 6, Jill Talman with 2 off the bench, Alyssa Guzman with 4 and 2 assists. Sierra Brown, 7 points, 4 boards, and 2 rebounds. Jordan Bianco with 6. Jaleesa Simons with 8, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist for OU. She led the way for the Braves with those 6 boards. Alicia Cooks with a point, and Mariah Grizzle, 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists as she led the way in the assist column along with Sierra Brown. Ottawa will play again on Saturday in their regular season finale on the road as they will go to McPherson and take on the Bulldogs. That one scheduled for 4 p.m. That follows the men's game. So we will have that call for you pregame around 3:45. And as usual, I want to thank Larson Johnson for all of his help tonight as Ottawa gets the win, 65-53. We'll see you on Saturday as the Braves improve to 11-14 and 11-12 in the KCAC. You've been listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves